Hey, Phil from Got Memories here. Another video with Video 8, Sony Video 8 camcorder tapes. This one here is from 1995, and I'm going to put it in the camcorder here. This is a very common issue these days with age of the tapes and equipment and so forth. So hitting play, it's clearly got writing on it, but this is what you're getting. Now, this is what pretty much every company out there will go, oh, your tape's gone bad. Sorry, this is all you have left of your memories of your children, etc. Okay, so basic. Okay, and I see this with all of these bloody companies again and again, as I say in my videos. I hope somebody from this bloody company, look at this, not Legacy Box, companies like this, they're all okay, so are you ready? From all those companies, if you are watching, somebody with half a brain in their head, there's a thing called a head cleaning tape. Okay, there's one. Okay, there's two. Now, these are not cheap. These are $100 on eBay. Don't believe me? Go on eBay. Take a look. Sealed, $100. They come from Japan. Okay, so you put one in. And let me just take this tape out and put it in. And I'm going to hit play. Now, the thing is with head cleaners is they're not going to show a picture. Now, luckily, this was showing a picture, because if anything looks blue screen, it's got writing on it, you don't see an image. You hit fast forward, and then all of a sudden you can see an image, kind of. Pretty much every company out there blames your tape, when it's actually the heads on their players. These things right here, video heads, they need to be maintained, cleaned, replaced regularly, because all of these tapes are falling to pieces microscopically from heat, deterioration, the neglect over the years of people leaving them in garages, attics, basements, the hot-cold cycle over the years and seasons, and they're flaking, they're killing the heads, okay? And they're clogging them. So your tapes might be absolutely clear as day, okay? But then you give them to these companies, and they come back looking like crap, and they're telling you that your tape is bad, which there is a chance it is, but it's their players. You ready? Look at that. So many people are getting effed by these companies. And this is why you need to go research. As I tell again, consumer awareness in this industry is zero. Everybody is looking at one thing, the dollar amount. Cheaper, the better. No, cheaper, the worse. You have to go to Google and you have to look at this. High review count. And a YouTube channel, if they don't have a YouTube channel with the owner or an employee explaining, just giving free consumer awareness with some passion in there, a little bit of anger, then run a mile. Because what you should be seeing on your home videos, unless there is an inherent problem, is just clear picture, corner to corner, because you have to maintain the equipment. And nobody's doing this because they don't give a crap. And then also trimming off any blank at the end of the tape. Making sure it's a nice clean MPEG-4 file. So when I'm done with these tapes, I not only am monitoring them as they're kind of going, but I scan through them for any abnormalities. That's video and audio, and then it's saved, and then it's uploaded, put on a drive, whatever is needed. I see all of these online box companies don't even trim the end of the clips. So you might have 20 minutes of footage and then you've got 6 hours of blue screen, which just screams incompetence, laziness, just not a clue what they're doing. And it boils me because I get calls constantly from people that are like, I got 50 videotapes. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be $30 a tape. What? They're only charging 8. Go ahead and take that money and light it on fire, because you're gonna get a hard drive full or a USB drive full of crappy pictures, crappy video, worthless. And then you're trying to get your money back. And then you won't, then you're coming back to me and then going, okay, yeah, I'll pay that. Well, you just went through all this drama and waited 3 to 6 months to get your crap back. My turnaround times, this particular gentleman, a couple days. But I'm higher priced, so I've got less volume, so I can focus more on doing a higher quality product. It's quality over quantity. Yeah, for those of you out there that have got a ton of stuff, well, you spent a lot of money on these cameras back in the day, multiple formats. So if you remember back, these old Betamax and VHS shoulder cameras back in the early 80s, I mean, 1983 or $4, that thing cost about $5,000. This lovely thing in the 1980s, 1985, that cost, I think, about $2,000 in 1985, $2,000. So adjusted for inflation, yeah, do the math, go on Google. But these things, pretty nifty. But yeah, so if you add the math up of what you spent, you got 2 options. You either get it transferred correctly or just throw them away. 2 options. But if you are looking around for a company, gotmemories.com. I'm not cheap for good reason, as I've shown you here. But if you are looking around your local area or your country, wherever you are in the world, make sure you go on Google and you look at their reviews and really scour them. If they've got 5.0, but they've got 15 reviews over the last 10 years, that's usually their mother, their neighbors, their employees. Yeah, so conscientiousness and giving a crap heart is the core essential building block of this industry, because this is everyone's memories. And, you know, you got to do a good job. Otherwise, go get another job. But yeah, definitely all these cheap companies over here, run a mile. Don't take my word for it. Go onto Facebook and look at their ads. And there are many of them. Click on the comments, ones with a sizable amount of comments, 50 to 100 comments. And you will be just astounded at the grief, all the drama. It's quite, and people write really long reviews. And I'm sure some of these people contacted me probably initially and could have avoided all of that and spending a little bit extra and getting it done correctly the first time. As we've always been told throughout our lives, you buy cheap, you buy twice. So if you are calling around in your local area and there's a guy that's charging $50 a tape and he's got, great Google scores and you don't want to ship it out, you want to just give it to him, give it to that guy right there. But if you want to give it to me, by all means, gotmemories.com, and you can fill out the quote form, and I'll get back to you. All right, all the best. And if you are trying to do this yourself, you're going to need these. You're also going to need, especially if you've got a lot of tapes, chamois tips. This is what you clean heads with. And kind of this stuff. And also some alcohol. And I need alcohol after doing a lot of these tapes. But yeah, maintaining, so I have all this out open. It looks a bit of a mess here. But that's because I'm maintaining this stuff. And if I can't fix it, then Tim at Arizona Video Electronics next door to me is a good resource if you've got heavy maintenance. And I give him a lot of stuff as well. So all the best to you. Cheers. Thanks.